Hello, welcome back to my channel, and today is going to be kind of like a weird day, almost like a precursor to a video I'm going to be doing in the future, even though I have already recorded it. So, I kind of wanted to just like talk a little bit of more updates about STX and kind of what they're doing. But I kind of didn't just want to sit there because I'm by myself today, and I'll admit, I kind of do function better when I'm trying to make videos when I'm with other people. But because everybody has their own lives and they're off doing stuff today, I am by myself. Anyway, so kind of what I'm going to be doing is a precursor to a future vid, and I've already said that. So what the future vid is going to be is a DIY, do-it-yourself Uglydolls notebooks. And the reason why I'm doing that is because of the limited options for Uglydolls merch. And I'm breaking it up into like two-parters. So the first video is going to be like Uglydolls, which I'm doing like Ox, Moxie, and Wage. And then I'm actually going to do a Pretty Dolls video, which is going to have like Lou, Nolan, and Mandy. And kind of fill in the gaps a little bit of what STX is not doing. So, and this is just simple. This is just kind of like me goofing off and talking about what it's just me talking about what STX has been up to since I've talked to everybody last. Okay, so I just have that here for no reason. Moxie! Kind of the last update that we had was that they were trying to secure money from Saudi Arabia. And to be honest, I have no idea if they accomplished that because it has not been in the news since they announced that they wanted to do something with that. And so, like, the last update that we have is kind of this article that I have sitting here that says, Chadwick Boseman, cop thriller, 21 Bridges, pushed back 2 months at STX. So they are still pushing projects back when they're already done and paid for and marketing and all that jazz. So after they announced that they are not going to have the 21 Bridges movie out for like 2 more months, then they also announced that they're going to be doing like another animated movie, which is the Playmobil movie. So yeah, they're going to do this like weird Playmobil movie, which is also like interfering with like Guy Ritchie's The Gentleman. And I'll admit, I really don't understand, like, okay, so they moved the Dave Bautista movie to January 10th, the Playmobil movie from like August to December 6th. And they're just continuously like throwing out like all of this junk, all this BS about how they're taking on projects, they're moving already existing projects. It's obnoxious. I don't even know what to think about all of this. So yeah, that's just really it. Like, that's just the entire update of like that they're still pulling this BS. We don't know if they secured the Saudi Arabia funds, which maybe they did because they're announcing new projects. I don't even know at all, like, what to think or what to do about it. Because what is there to honestly think about? They're just living their lives, and I guess I can just live mine about it, except for we all know that I'm not going to let it go because I'm very concerned about, like, my Uglydolls. But, and also, here's the other thing, too, is they have announced that they are going to, like, go through with the Uglydolls series. They've kind of, like, already, talked a little bit about how they were going to go through with it anyway, despite the financial mess that kind of was Uglydolls. So they have everybody from, like, the main cast joining production. So Kelly Clarkson, Janelle Monáe, Blake Shelton, Pitbull, they're all coming back. So pretty much everybody except for the Spy Girls, Nick Jonas, and the guy who voices Nolan are coming back. So I don't know if that means that Nolan is not going to be in it. Which, I don't know, I feel kind of strange. Until we see it, because it's coming out on September 19th, 2019, so this year. So in all honesty, until we see it, I'm just gonna, like, kind of, like, bet that all of the, pretty dolls are just gonna be non-existent in this world. Almost as if they never existed in a way. Except for Mandy, because Janelle Monáe is in it, so Mandy is definitely coming back, so I don't know. I don't know what to do. Don't know what to think. It's just there. I am happy that they are going through the series, because in all honesty, in my head, it's still better than, like, getting nothing. But at the same time, so confused and, like, a little bit upset that they're still not learning. And, like, maybe this has already been in production for a while, so they didn't, like, get to see. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe because this has been in production for a little while, they didn't get to see, like, how fans, or at least the fandom that I'm a part of, really would like to see more of the pretty dolls. Because let's face it, if they actually did make this movie semi-good, well, it's fine. I know I keep complaining, but it's fine. I have another video that's coming out that's kind of like a rant and analysis all in one. And I don't know, I legitimately, like, love this film. It just legitimately makes me angry the care they didn't take with it. But I really don't know what the series is going to be about. They kind of did open themselves up to do the series by saying, like, oh, the portal is now permanently open, so you can come back when your kid goes to sleep. But you can go to your kid, like, during the day. So, like, thanks, I guess. So they opened it up to where, like, yeah, you could have a series. So kind of like my theory is a lot of adventures will, like, kind of probably still be in Uglyville. But what I'm kind of also suspecting, paint orange, I don't know, maybe a little bit more colorful. So what I'm kind of suspecting is majority of the episodes will probably still be in Uglyville, Uglytown. But since the portal is open, I'm betting you they're gonna have, like, some kind of episode where they're like, oh, Moxie's kid needs help, so we should probably go help her do XYZ. Hashtag Uglife. I don't know what I'm doing here, guys, but I'm just kind of, like, trying to figure out something while I'm talking, I guess. But in all honesty, I kind of, like, don't, other than, like, Life in Uglyville, I kind of don't know, like, where they could go with the series, because the series is going to be, like, vastly different than the movie, because if they're Hello, sorry to interrupt my own video, but I just found out some information last night that I thought you guys should know. And I found it out after I finished editing this at 3 a.m. last night. Or this morning. Whatever. So, there is this Instagram post by Megan's Party, and I'll put a link in the description. And it says, "Sorry to disappoint you guys, but everything on this article is completely fabricated. It's part of a wikia known for making fake movie series description pages. So the Uglydolls series is not coming this fall, and nothing has been completely proven yet about the series." So, since this section of the video was talking about the Wikia page and the series, and I was talking about it from, like, the hopeful perspective that it was a real article, but finding out this information, I feel that I should just come at it from the angle that everything in this article is entirely false, because this person clearly knows about these people and I don't. However, the article turning out to be false kind of gives me a little bit of hope, because then perhaps Lou, Nolan, the Spy Girls, any of the Pretty Dolls other than just Mandy may be in the series, and I thought that was kind of strange that Pretty Dolls seem to be excluded if this series was set after the fact, and it was clearly set after the fact in this article because Janelle Monáe was voicing Mandy in it. Yeah, it's a strange place to be, but at the same time, I'm really glad that I found out this information before I uploaded this onto YouTube, so that way I could get you the right information. And I know Wikia fandom is not a reliable source. I guess I kind of just was hoping that this was, like, some kind of information, because I really do want this series to happen. And I really do think that the series will happen, because STX has been finding the money somewhere. Anyway, bottom line, the article is fake, and I'm both happy and sad because this gives me a chance for the Pretty Dolls, but I'm sad because we are still left with zero information as to any of the updates with the series. But thank you very much, and back to the actual video. So my friend Erin Mitchell, who was in my last video, is just a voice, and she'll be in my next video with the kind of rant and analysis. She is a huge Quentin Tarantino fan, and she was kind of like laughing at the fact that Robert Rodriguez and Quentin Tarantino are friends, and she kind of like had this funny story about like how she envisioned them like hate watching Uglydolls because of Robert Rodriguez's history with them. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a really funny visual, so I totally get where she's coming from, because I don't want to say we've hate watched stuff, but we have hate watched stuff. So it is just funny to think about. I'm not working with the silver the whole thing. I don't care. This is for me. Well, after that dumb mistake, see, this is the reason why. You'll see how I do the other video. I actually have everything prepared, and then I just, like, go to town. Maybe this was just, like, not even planned. I didn't plan out what I wanted to do, and that's my dumb mistake, but like I said, it's for my own enjoyment. No one's gonna care. I just need to buy more needles. Okay. I don't even know what we were talking about. STX, the series, Erin Mitchell, Quentin Tarantino. Just stuff. So that's just me goofing off. I kind of wanted to just do it because, like, I have this little tiny backpack that I have for, like, Moxie. So I thought it'd be, like, really cute and funny that, like, she'd have, like, her own little, like, notebooks. And, like, her own little, like, school supplies, because here are the ones that don't have anything on them that I can't put in there yet. I got these tiny little post-its that are just kind of, like, the colors of the Uglydolls to, like, just put in her school supplies. Because it is back to school already. These do not fit. Oh, well. So, it's like the My Life or whatever. It's not the American Dolls, but like the cheap knockoff version of My Life. So this is Moxie and her school supplies because it's back to school. And so kind of like, because I think I'm funny, I kind of like just wanted to have Moxie to have like a little stuff like in a backpack and be a little funny, while also like having a video that kind of did like update everyone a little bit. There is a an interview that I would like to do a video on. It's specifically with Kelly Asbury, the director of Uglydolls. And I don't want to say he was throwing a lot of shade, but he was being really polite while also kind of expressing a little bit of like unhappiness with the process and the final project, because apparently he had worked on it like a year. And I don't really understand if like the whole movie took 14 months to make, or or if he like came in like 2 months late, or if there was like it sounded like it was an insane process. Like, I do actually want to do a video on that interview. I kind of want to do a dramatic reading of it with Jasmine Mitchell. We'll see if like maybe, because she doesn't live here, she's not in town. So we'll see if she can like record her lines, and if we could like do a video on that. So yeah, pretty much. So STX is still having a fun time, and so am I with all of this. And I guess goodbye.